Ladies and gentlemen, the highway to Hammond continues. We got our D1 preview for boys up next. And joining us today is the number one team in the state in Division One, and that is the Jesuit Jays. 20 wins, 1 loss, 2 ties, coached by the legendary Hubie Collins. And he's joined also today by 2 seniors, Aiden Oblitz and Nicholas Dana. Guys, it's a pleasure to have y'all on for this finals week. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's an honor, guys. And listen, we are so looking forward to, as we always do, the D1 finals every year. Boys and girls always doesn't steal the show. It is the show that we go to expect to see. And it never disappoints. And usually when we have a Jesuit, a Catholic, a St. Paul's, or some team like that in there, we're going to see some top-notch soccer. So, Hubie, being the long-term veteran as you are, and you built this Jesuit, the Jesuit is always a program, and you've continued it and taken it elsewhere. What has it been like this year? You know, last year, y'all had an unexpected loss a little earlier in the playoffs to Jesuit standards. So what's it been like to turn it around and get back to the finals this year? What has led to that?
You know, the most important, I think, for us as a group is the fact that the learning curve that we've made from this year to last year, or from last year to this year, you know, sometimes games are small margins. You know, we lost 2-1 to Mandeville on the road in the quarterfinals, and you know we had a couple of opportunities ourselves, and they didn't drop for us. And so I think you know we learn from our past experiences, and hopefully we can bring that into to the game this weekend.
Listen, you started off the year with a loss, if I'm not mistaken, to a team that's in the finals this week as a number 1 seed in Division III, the Willow School. Then you just go on a tear. I mean, there's not a loss in there. All the way here till Saturday night is the next game you play. So 20 wins and 2 ties since that loss, if I'm not mistaken. Hubie, that's an amazing turnaround. What has been the key, just building up all year? Like, has there been certain instances you've had to overcome, or just after that loss, it was like, all right, guys, we're not losing again? Like, what led to this? And your schedule, as we know, I mean, it's the who's who of Louisiana always. So what's the success? Like, what's been the success this year, Hubie?
Well, these 2 gentlemen, young gentlemen here to my left, is really a part of the success story. Right. You know, I think after we lost to Willow the first game of the year, they did not like that taste that was left in their mouth. And I think starting the next practice on Monday, we wanted to correct and rectify that, and that's what we did. And I think fair credit and all credit goes to the players in their approach. Because after that first loss, it really was probably maybe unexpected. But having said that, Willow is a great school, a great side, and they've gone on, I think, to be undefeated the whole season. Right. So even though we lost and we didn't like it, it was no shame losing to Willow.
So, Aiden, I'm going to send this to you first. What's it like playing for Jesuit and all those expectations? And like Hubie just said, y'all didn't like losing that first game, especially to a New Orleans school. So y'all just go on this tear. What's it been like being a part of this program for the last 4 years?
It's been awesome. A lot of great coaches that have helped us get to this point. Surrounded by great players. Everyone on this team is a great player. I've been playing with most of these boys since we've been 5-6 years old, and it's just been really good to get up to this point and develop up to this point.
Nicholas, same for you. Like this program right here, you've been there all 4 years, correct?
Yes, sir, I have.
So what's it been like, just being a part of Jesuit? And are the expectations sometimes just a lot to deal with, because it is the J, and titles are expected, correct?
Oh, yes. Some people do say that we have a target on our back. Everyone brings their best game to us. But overall, the season's been a journey. This year, it's been a blast. Like Aiden said, playing with people I've played with since I was like 5 or 6 years old. Yeah.
I'm gonna lay this to y'all two, the players' perspective. Who are some of your teammates that you feel have stepped up tremendously, especially in this run to the finals?
Man, everyone. After that Willow game, we got together as seniors. We had a senior talk, and we just said, this is not how it's going to go. We're going to set the tone as seniors, and we know that the juniors and the sophomores will follow. If we set the tone, so pretty much, I mean, it's been everyone. Everyone's really stepped up.
Coach, back to you. It seems in Division I, there's always two teams that people are just like they're the standard right now. Forever it was Jesuit and then St. Paul's, and then y'all were going back and forth for a long time. Catholic has joined that category as those top three now in Division I that are just the programs. What's it gonna take this week? Like, first of all, what do you know about Catholic and what they're gonna bring to the table on Saturday, and what's it gonna take for y'all to be holding up that trophy at the end, Coach?
Look, let there be no mistake. We do not underestimate the Catholic in any way, shape, or form. We know they've got a good coaching staff. We know they've got some very, very good players, and we know that they like to play a good brand of soccer. And so we're expecting it to be an absolutely fantastic game, an open game, end to end. Hopefully, everybody that comes to the game will really appreciate the quality of soccer that's going to be played out there. And so I think from that end of it. Again, like I said, it'll come down to small margins, creating goal-scoring opportunities and finishing those opportunities. And we've been pretty good on a good run streak here of not giving up too many goals this whole season, and especially in the playoffs. I think we've only conceded the one, and we take a lot of pride in that. So we're looking forward to hopefully keeping Catholic at bay and limited them to very few scoring opportunities.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now that you're saying it, I mean, y'all allowed, let's see, 2, 4, 6. Is that it? 6 goals all regular season?
I think so. What?
Seven. 7 goals
Yes.
all regular season. Guys, that is incredible. Wow. So defensively, you feel that's where your strength is?
Yeah, we certainly believe that that's one of the components to our game is that if we don't concede, we can't lose. We may not win, but we can't lose if we don't concede a goal. And so we take a lot of pride in that. But it begins with these two guys and the forwards and the midfielders. We everybody does their job on the field. We don't let anybody get up the field easy on us. You got to get through all 10 players before you even get to our goalie. So I think we take a lot of pride in that, and we're going to work hard and continue to work hard this week, and hopefully it'll pay its fruition on the weekend.
Back to the players for a last question for y'all. What has to go right? I mean, y'all played Catholic 2-2 draw, right, during the regular season? So they scored 2 of the 7 goals on y'all this year, but y'all put 2 in on them. Tie game, heard it was a great game. What is going to have to happen in the players' perspective for y'all to be holding up that trophy?
The main thing for us probably is a fast start. We've really had a roller coaster of a season. Sometimes, we're slacking off in the first half. Sometimes we're coming out really hot, scoring early goals. We know we're probably not going to have many chances against Catholic, but those scoring opportunities are crucial. We need to take advantage of them. And I think getting a goal early will be monumental to putting this game away.
Yeah, I mean, that's key. Last thing for you, Coach Hubie. You've been around a while. You got, you're long in the tooth, right? So you got a lot of experience you can share with these young bucks coming up. What would you say to a first-year coach in a final that you've been to a bunch, you've been to all these big games? What's some do's and don'ts as they prepare for their first final?
One of the things that we stress here all the time is keep your head where your feet are. And that's really, really important, is where you are at the moment, whether you're at practice or whatever you do, and keep your head in the same place that your feet are. Keep your focus on what you need to keep focused, what's important. Don't get caught up in the trimmings and the trappings of everything else that's going on and get caught up in the occasion, because we know and everybody should know that there's a game to be played, and that's where your focus needs to be is when the referee blows that whistle to start the game. Are you ready and prepared? And so that would be the advice I would give to first-time coaches is to really try and keep their players grounded and don't let the occasion get to them too much as a distraction.
Well, Coach, I know where my feet and my focus are going to be Saturday at 7 p.m. That's going to be over there at Strawberry Stadium watching the J and watching Catholic of Baton Rouge tear the house down. Listen, guys, Hubie, Aiden, Nicholas, is wonderful having you on. Congratulations on an amazing season, and good luck Saturday. I'm going to see y'all there, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach.